Look who's here. Hello, nation. Uh, how are you? I'm good. First of all, let me just start by saying reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. Uh, as you can see, the guru's here. To the naysayers out there, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to be polite today. I'm going to be a kind guru today. There's a lot of evil people out there, I'd say, mean spirited people out there. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what. I have been dealing with them all year. We've been dealing with them all year. We know that nation. We know how they are out there. Um, but I don't want them to be my focus right now. I want the focus right now to be us, C Nation, a nation that always stands together. And thank you for coming out, Sonia. Thank you for coming out, Mark. I hope to see you this Sunday because we had a lot to talk about before this Sunday. But let's talk about the season that was. Were there disappointment at the end of the season? Yeah, there was. Were there a lot of positive things that happened during the year? Yeah, yeah. But let's deal with something right now. Let's deal with the attitudes and the respect factor of people out there that have a lot of bad things to say about C Nation. Now, look, we're not going to win them all. We all know that. There were some mistakes made during the game. I'm not here to blame. I'm not here to point fingers like some people out there. But I will say this to the Ryan Weeks of the world who show up in a San Francisco 49er jersey and hat when, by his own admission, by his own mouth, that nobody likes, he technically, technically is a Minnesota Viking. You see the colors that I wear, the blue, white, and silver. It'll never change. I'll never put on somebody's colors. Ryan Weeks, you're a disappointment and you're an embarrassment. And when I don't pick up the phone when you call me, let me just give you a little reason as to why I don't do that. Maybe it's because until you get to the position that I'm in, I have nothing to say to you. Add that to that list of Robert Mendez, Robert Chandler, Kenny McGrath, Sean Cromwell. I mean, you guys don't even realize that when you're blowing up my spot, it's yours that you're blowing up. It's yours that you're talking about. Shakespeare said this, not me. Go fix thine house before thy tries to fix somebody else's. Come on. Other than saying your names, I wouldn't even waste my breath trying to go on with you right now. I'm going to tell you what, you're not worth it. You're not worth it. Who is worth it though? The nation's worth it. Now, are we going to bounce back? Yeah. Are we going to rise up and move forward? Uh, yeah. It's what we do. It's who we are. Come on. You think there's a reason why people knock down my door all day just going on about the guru? Let's just face it. I'm a polarizing figure. When you live in a world where you're just born with an advantage, being butterscotch and caramel, listen, you still have to back it up. It's not like you don't have to walk here and prove every day that you're not every ounce of that caramel and butterscotch. It's hard. It's hard. And the forces against you that push, you got to fight back against. Did I mention hamburger? Yeah, throw him in there too. Throw him in there too. But I'm going to tell you where we're at right now. For those who are looking for me and blowing up my spot, Brothers Talk Ball will be back tomorrow. Look for us on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere you listen and download your favorite podcast. There's more coming up to that as well. But we're going to talk about this week and what's going on this week. I'm going to tell you the game that's going to be played this week. We're going to be playing the at least game this week. Now we know Philly is playing the San Francisco 49ers. Teams that I don't necessarily care about, but let's address the latter. Let's address the San Francisco 49ers and their fan base that showed up last week in full force, in full regalia. That will be there this week. Let me say the at least game for you. Okay? Same scenario last year. We knocked you out of the playoffs. We eliminated you. And then what happened the week after? Where were you? Sitting right here with me. So let's ask yourself a real question. Where are you going to be on Monday? Don't answer that. I'll answer it for you. Sitting right here with me. Filming, playing the at least game. At least I made it further than you. At least I beat you. At least I have a better team than you. No, you don't. Because you're going to be sitting right here with me, saying the same thing you say every year, all year. I didn't win, but at least I'm better than you when you're not. There's only one number in this game that matters, and that's number one. You don't go to number two and say, at least I'm like the number one. Like, no, shut up. Frisco, you had a good week. You caught us napping. You caught us on a bad week. Dak had a headache. Who cares? Dog ate my homework. Whatever the case may be. Did you? I'm going to give the devil credit. I'm going to give you credit where credit's due. You won. What's going to happen this week, though? What's going to happen this week when you're sitting there on Monday and you're going, at least I had a better season than you. At least I won my fantasy pool. At least I'm taller than you. At least I'm not butterscotch. We get it. We get it. And we know the excuses are coming. We know they're right on the way. So let the games begin. C Nation, this is it for us for the year. I may come back and have a little bit more to say to you before the end of the year, but I want to thank you for being there with me all year. We're going to come back bigger and better next year. And to my friends, the San Francisco 49ers, all I can say is this, people, get ready for Sunday. Game on. Feel me? Game on. So as we go out, but let's just do this. Let's just do this. I talk to my people. My people know who I am. My people know why I'm here. C Nation, I love you. C Nation, we're gonna be back, and it's time for this now. It's time to talk a little ball. We'll see you tomorrow, alongside you know who, the worst co-host in history of any show. Brothers Talk Ball. We'll be back tomorrow.